The gambler's fallacy is popular in gaming circles. It is the mistaken assumption that the next toss, or spin, or draw will be influenced by the last one. It confuses the odds for and against a particular event with the odds for a whole sequence of events. The two are distinct. It's very easy to calculate the odds on a sequence of 5 heads coming up in a row if you toss a coin. It is, of course, a half times a half times a half times a half times a half, or 1 in 32. Now, if you get 4 heads in a row, the chance of the 5th one coming down heads is exactly the same as it was. It's a half. It's not 1 in 32. The previous tosses don't affect the future ones, and the gambler's fallacy is to suppose that they do. In random or chance events, each go is separate and is not connected to the one before it or the one after it. Most casual gamblers, seeing 4 heads coming down in a row, would probably bet on tails for the next one, thinking that a sequence of 5 of the same kind is unlikely. No, the odds are still 1 in 2, and a professional gambler might bet on heads again, suspecting a crooked coin. Red has come up 13 times out of the last 20. I'm betting on black next time. It's much more likely. No, it isn't. The odds on red are exactly the same as the odds on black, and remain so despite whatever the previous results were. There's a widespread belief that in everyday life, luck will somehow even out. We say, 3rd time lucky, believing that a person who's had 2 failures is more likely to have a success the next time. It isn't so. If the events are random, then the previous ones have no effect on the future ones. More commonly, the result might derive from the character or competence of the person involved and give us perhaps the basis of judgment. I'm backing Hillary Clinton on this one. She can't be wrong all the time. Oh yes, she can. One area where previous events do affect future ones for gamblers is in the draw from a pack of cards. If a card is drawn, it reduces the number of cards in the deck and alters the odds of any particular card being drawn after it. Professional gamblers know this and are very good at remembering the cards that have been drawn and recalculating the odds on the remaining ones. The gambler's fallacy is very useful if you want to persuade people to give you another chance despite your previous failures. I propose this candidate for our new secretary. I know the last 2 I chose were pretty useless, but that means I've had my share of bad luck and I'm almost bound to be right this time. No, it sounds more like bad luck being used to cloud bad judgment, and the odds are very high that the new choice will be A, pretty, and B, useless. The last 4 lawyers I had dealings with were all crooks. Surely this one must be better. No chance.
Madsen Pirie showing once more that if you know your fallacies, you can win every argument.